Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your girl, indiebomb.com. I'm back. Finally back. I just got done taking my boards. Fingers crossed for those results. I studied my butt off, so hopefully those results reflect that. So today, I'm going to be talking about how I survived PA school and how you guys can survive PA school. I do get this question a lot, so I'm like, why not make this video? And quick, because I know you guys are going to ask, hair deets. This will be coming from my hairline. I am trying out different hair and stuff in my hairline, so y'all be on the lookout for that. I have on a PA equals Savage shirt from Mentoring and Medicine. You guys can go cop that too. Follow them on Instagram. I love their page. I love my girl Diamond. Alright, now let's get into it. So how I survived PA school. Now let me start off by saying that PA school is no joke. Like, it literally takes everything that you have. Like, every ounce of energy, every ounce of faith, if you practice religion, every ounce of just everything that you have to finish PA school successfully. Like, it's not a joke. I don't want anybody to think that my dog is gonna, video bomb me real quick. But I don't want anybody to be thinking that, PA school is like a backup plan for medical school, because it's not. Like, PA school is hard. And I will not lie to y'all. Like, it is the most trying thing that I've ever done in my life. It is the biggest accomplishment of my life thus far. So I just have a couple notes just so I can remember what to say. So my number one thing, like just in life, PA school, whatever you're doing, just always remain true to yourself. Don't change who you are for nobody, for nothing. Like, if anything, become a better version of yourself, but don't change who you are, at heart. I believe that's one of the biggest factors that helped me complete PA school successfully. Had I changed, to fit like the cookie cutter dynamic or the cookie cutter student, PA student, whatever, I wouldn't have completed it, because I would have felt like I was lying to myself on a daily basis. My next tip and how I did it, you gotta believe in yourself, man. You gotta believe and know that you can do it. You made it thus far, you made it this far. You can make it. Like, you can do it. It's light at the end of the tunnel, I promise you. I know every day feels like it's never gonna end, but look at each day as a day closer to being done. Like, don't look at the cup half empty. Look at it, half full type of mentality. My next thing, if you have family and friends, make sure that they're supportive. It's hard for them to understand what you're going through unless they've been through it. Nobody knows what it's really like to be in PA school unless they've done it. It doesn't matter if they went to nursing school, medical school, pharmacy school. Nothing is like PA school. And I'm not downplaying any other schooling, because I don't know how it is. But I know how PA school is. And it is not a game. It is not a joke. Like, I am here to tell y'all, it ain't nothing to be played with. And they'll try to be supportive and they'll try to understand, but they really don't get it. So, you gotta connect with people who knows what you're going through too. So make friends in PA school. That's another tip. Make friends with your classmates. You guys will bond. You're gonna be sitting there together for the next 2 years or so. So why not make bonds? Why not make friends? They'll probably be lifelong friends, because they know what you're going through. They know how it is. Next thing would be, you gotta be serious about your schooling once you're in the program. Like, undergrad and PA school are two totally different animals. I could do undergrad in my sleep, and I switched my major in undergrad a couple times. I was nursing, then I was biomedical sciences, then I was arts and theater, then I was digital media, then I graduated with psychology. So there you have it. My dog is really being, he really wants me to like baby him right now. This is my kid for right now. Just so y'all know, his name is Gucci. But you gotta buckle down, get to it, learn your study style, learn if you're like, you know, a group studier, or do you study alone? Do you like study guides? Do you look at the slides? Just learn your style and stick to it, especially like first semester. Try to get that down, you know, as soon as you can. And just know that the first day of PA school, you will hit the ground running. It's no syllabus day. It is lecture day. And stay on top of your studies. Do not fall behind. Big tip right there. Do not fall behind, because you will always be playing catch up like I did. I would be in the back of my class studying endocrine while they were doing OBGYN, because endocrinology is on our next exam in 2 days. Like, that was me. Don't be me. Try to stay ahead of the game. Because once you're ahead of the game, you're fine. But if you fall behind, baby, ooh, it's hard to catch up. So find what works for you. Next thing, know that you will have to sacrifice a lot. You'll have to miss out on going out with your friends. You'll have to miss out on going on a date with your boo, having bae time, having family time. You'll have to miss out on trips, vacations, birthdays, shoot, maybe even anniversaries, depending on when the anniversary date falls on. But know that those sacrifices are for, you're making those sacrifices to gain something greater, for the lack of better terms. Just know that you are, like, you know, those sacrifices are temporary. It's 2 years, you'll be done, and then you could live your life like it's golden, honey. But there will be sacrifices made. Next thing, learn how to adjust. Like I said, PA school and undergrad are two totally different animals. Like, even if you majored in like biochemistry in undergrad or something crazy, aeroscience, I don't know. It's not even that this material in PA school is hard. It's the amount of material that you have and the time that you have to learn it. So learn to adjust to your surroundings. Going off that, I didn't have this written down, but time management, that is your best friend. Get a planner, plan your stuff out, stay on top of your time management, because I was not, you know, that wasn't my thing. It's still not my thing. I was a procrastinator, as I still am. That's one of my downfalls, but it's a part of who I am. I made it work. Don't be like me though. Next thing, just know that if you fail an exam, you fail a practical, you fail, you know, ours were called CSPs. I can't even remember what that stands for. Clinical scenario practice or something, or practical, I believe. That's when we would have mock patients and we had to like do a physical exam on them and then diagnose them or whatever. Or if you fail a clen med exam, a pharmacology exam, know that it's okay. I failed a couple of exams. I failed a physical diagnosis exam. I got a D on that. I failed a clinical medicine exam, I think by like 2 points. I failed my first clen med exam, first semester didactic year. I definitely failed my first clen med exam. I think I got a 77 or a 78. We had to take PACRAT twice. I passed it the first time. Second PACRAT, I bombed it because I was working part-time. Let me backtrack. We had to take PACRAT at the end of didactic year, and then we took PACRAT again in the middle of clinical year. Gucci, stop it. Sorry, y'all, my dog is so bad. No, I'm going to have to edit this part out. But anyways, yes, you had to take it. We took it in April 2018. No, I mean in April 2017. And in November 2017, we started clinical rotations May 2017. So you can kind of do the math there. The first one I didn't study for. We didn't really, like, we had finals and stuff. I had other stuff to worry about, so I really didn't care. Second time, I was working part-time at a retail store. It was the week of Black Friday or like Thanksgiving. We had 2 exams. We had our EOR and our core exam. It was just, and I bombed it. And our second PACRAT was a graduation requirement, or you had to remediate. So I ended up having to take the remediation exam in order to graduate. Thankfully, your girl passed and I graduated. But that just goes to show you, like, you know, if you fail, it's okay. Just pick yourself back up and know that you can do it. Like, that one exam is not going to determine the rest of your career. Just stay on top, stay on your A game. You know, my dad always say, like, you know, stay on your P's and Q's. So make sure you go on your P's and Q's. So the next thing, you will feel like you cannot do it. You will cry. You will cry to your mom, your dad, your grandparents, your friends, your significant other, your dog. You will cry to yourself. You will feel like, yo, this is not for me. Why did I choose this career path? This is too much. But there is light at the end of the tunnel. I promise y'all. Like, I made it. Like, I'm a walking testimony right now. I am from the east side of Buffalo, New York. And if you aren't familiar with Buffalo, New York, look it up. I'm from the east side. I went to public school. My mom raised 4 kids by herself. My dad was in my life. But nonetheless, she was a single parent. I'm the oldest of 4. You know, like, I'm not supposed to be here speaking statistically. You get what I'm saying? Like, so if I can do it, y'all can do it. I'm not your typical cookie cutter student. I ran out of financial aid because of I already had an undergrad degree, and my program was a dual degree program, and our didactic year was considered undergrad, even though they were graduate level courses. Most of our clinical rotations were considered undergrad, even though those were graduate level courses. I didn't have no aid. I had to figure stuff out. I didn't have no co-signers for loans. I had nothing. I didn't have no guidance. I didn't have nobody to, like, really show me the ropes except for my girl Shire. Shout out to her. She helped me through PA school. She's not on social media. If she was, I would shout her out. But she's one of the reasons I made it through, and I would love her forever for that. But if I can do it, you can do it. Next thing, if you're a religious person, if you're a spiritual person, whatever religion you follow, whatever spirituality, whatever you believe in, keep that faith, keep that belief. Like, that's something to keep you going. Whether it's you're Christian, Muslim, whether you follow, you know, Buddha, it don't matter. Like, you know, like Judaism, whatever you choose. Or if it's not religion, if you just a spiritual person, you believe in the spirits, whatever, let that guide you. Let that be your core point. Like, you know, when all of this commotion is going on, let that be the thing that you come back to. Like, and let that guide you. You know what I mean? Next tip. Still do things that you enjoy. Still watch Netflix. Still go out to the club sometimes. Still have a glass of wine or 3 or 5 glasses of wine after an exam. Still hang out with your girlfriends. Hang out with your homeboys. Hang out with your family. Still go on dates with your significant other if you have one. Still have time for yourself. Whether it's like I'm a girly girl. I like to have my lashes done. I like to have my nails done, my feet done. I like to do my makeup, my hair. So those are things that I enjoy. I also like watching Netflix. I like going to the gym. I like partying. I like hanging with my friends. So I did all of that. Like, you gotta find time for that, because if you don't, you will go crazy. You will go insane. You cannot be studying PANCE Prep Pearls. Shout out to my homeboy Dwayne. You cannot be studying PANCE Prep Pearls every day, all day, and not do nothing else. And another tip for surviving PA school: make sure you get PANCE Prep Pearls. Get the 2nd edition though, because that's the newer one that's updated. That is like the PA school Bible. PANCE Prep Pearls. You can find it on Amazon. You can find it on his website. Dwayne, thank you so much for that. And that got me through PA school too. But yes, make me time. I made India time. Make you time. And the last thing that I have to say for surviving PA school and how I made it through, just know that it ends one day. Like, I promise y'all, it ends. And I know I said this a couple of minutes ago, but it ends. It does. Believe me. I had a whole countdown on my phone. And at one point, that joint said 400 days. Like, and then another time, it said 40 days. Then it was 4 days. Then I was 4 hours away. Then I was done. Then I was walking across the stage. Then I was preparing to take my boards. Then I took my boards. Then I'm interviewing. And then I'm like, yo, I'm really like, I'm a PA. Like, I'm really a PA. Oh, and side note, another tip. That was supposed to be the last one, but I just thought of this one. Make sure if you haven't, in didactic year, I would get Kaplan review, Rosh review, whatever you can get. That helps a lot. Because that, one, it helps you remember the material for clinical or didactic and clinical year and your EORs and PACRAT. But it also helps you prepare for PANCE. Because when I tell you, when I was taking the PANCE, and I had Rosh review, and I'm thinking of my Rosh review, PANCE was like literally my Rosh review. I was flying through that joint. I finished, I think you have, it's 5 sections, 60 minutes total 360 minutes. I finished each section with about 25 minutes left, and that's even going back and looking at the questions that I had flagged. And yeah, just know that it ends. Just know that you can do it. Believe in yourself. If nobody else believes in you, make sure you believe in yourself. Make sure you cop this shirt. Make sure you look out for my hairline. Check out my other YouTube videos. I talk about getting rejected from PA school. I talk about things they don't tell you about PA school. I'm going to be talking about an array of things. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for being patient with me. I had to take a little break to, you know, get that studying time in for my PANCE. But I'm back, baby.